The wind blew through the narrow city streets, carrying the smell of the nearby bakery and the distant echo of children's laughter as they ran past. I walked slowly, trying to organize the thoughts that insisted on tormenting me. 10 years ago, my life seemed perfect. A caring fiancé, shared dreams, and a sense of security that now feels like a memory from someone else's life. But everything changed in a way I could never have predicted. My sister, who had always seemed so sweet and trustworthy, decided to take what was mine, leaving me alone with a broken heart and a burning sense of betrayal. At that time, I thought I would never be able to move on. The world seemed smaller, colder, and every gesture of someone else's happiness reminded me of what I had lost. I took refuge in my work, in small routines that kept me busy, trying to fool myself that life could still offer something good, even if it was far from what I had dreamed of. Slowly, I discovered that life has unexpected ways of teaching resilience. I began to dedicate myself to my own projects, investing every saved penny, every exhausting night of work, into something that was just mine. There was no rush, no desperation, just a firm determination to prove to myself that my happiness would never depend on anyone's approval, nor on the shadow of those who had hurt me. During this period, I received occasional visits from my sister, always with that arrogant smile, full of subtle provocations. "Still alone," she would say, as if it were a trophy to count how many years I would spend without true love. At first, I felt defeated, remembering every night I cried alone. But over time, I learned to transform the pain into silent strength, building a world where no one could step on me again. Through the comings and goings of my routine, I met people who admired my courage. Some became close friends, others just passing company. Each conversation, each gesture of attention, seemed to reinforce a simple truth. What life takes from us, it can give back in unexpected ways. I still dreamed of love, but not that dependent, fragile love I had lost. I wanted something solid, based on respect, on partnership, on values that would stand the time. I never imagined that a simple business meeting could change my life so much. It was a meeting with investors, serious people with sharp eyes and keen questions. Among them, one man stood out, elegant, confident, but with a kindness that few showed. He seemed to see beyond the surface, understanding not only my projects, but also my silent effort, my persistence. For a moment, I felt that familiar chill in my chest, a mix of curiosity and hope. Something told me that this meeting wasn't just about business. Perhaps, without me realizing it, it was the beginning of a chapter that would finally bring justice, balance, and maybe the love I thought was lost forever. As time went on, my relationship with him strengthened naturally. I discovered that beyond being a successful businessman, he was a person of firm values, someone who knew how to listen and respect. Each gesture, each carefully chosen word, reminded me that genuine happiness is built slowly, with patience and trust. One day, my sister decided to show up at a small gathering we were hosting. She entered with her usual presumptuous smile. "Still living this quiet routine? It must be boring, right?" she provoked. But this time, her words had no effect. And when she saw my partner standing by my side, my husband, smiling, confident, and radiating respect and affection, the shock was visible. Her eyes widened, her mouth fell open, and she realized that nothing she had tried to do to me in the past mattered now. He gently introduced me as his wife, with pride and naturalness. The tension in the air was palpable, and my sister's silence spoke louder than any shout. A wave of relief and happiness washed over me. I had finally overcome the pain in a way she could never have imagined, by living fully, with dignity and true love. My marriage flourished. One sunny morning, my husband approached me and said, "You know, everything you went through, every tear, it only made you stronger. And I'm grateful to be by your side in this life." In that instant, I felt a deep certainty that all the suffering of the past had been transformed into learning and strength. I had turned the pain of betrayal into an impulse to grow, and the result was right in front of me. A full life, a solid marriage, and an inner peace that no resentment could ever shake. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow for more stories.